Oh, what the fuck was that? What up, everyone? What up, people? How you all doing? Do we care about chat? I don't think we care about chat. Let's turn chat off. Not my chat. The fucking Twitch chat. I'm not asked about the Twitch chat. How you guys doing? Whew. It's a fucking hot one today, man. It's warm as fuck. Do you know what, guys? I was gonna wear my helmet today, but it's just way too hot, man. I can't do it. Four minutes, boys. You ready? You ready? I'm hoping that we see the new hero, but we'll see. What do you guys think, man? We know that we're getting the reworks. We're getting the 7 reworks from Testing Grounds at the start of this season, but we don't know anything about the new hero. We don't know anything about a new hero. We don't know if we're going to get it at the start of the season or if it's going to be mid-season. Personally, I think it'll be mid-season, but we'll see, man. This whole theme is pretty interesting, though, right? But yeah, how are you guys doing? How's everyone doing? Before the stream starts, let me show you something cool. One sec. That's interesting. I want to know what that is. But yeah, I was going to wear this helmet. I was gonna wear this, but it's way too fucking hot, guys. Like, if it weren't so hot, I would have wore this for the stream. But it's too fucking hot. It's unbearable heat, man. What are you guys expecting for the reveal today, then? What are you guys hoping to see? I mean, I'll put it on right now just to show you, but I'm not keeping it on because it's fucking makes me sweat, man. There's a little thing coming out now. There we go. There we go. I can't hear shit because I've not got my earphones in, but yeah, I was gonna wear this the whole stream, but it ain't happening, man. Hopefully we get the hero revealed today, and hopefully the hero is desert themed. Hopefully, man. Like, even if they don't release it at the start of the season, I hope they at least tease it or show a little bit of him or her. You know, but thanks for the 5, Carter. Appreciate that. But yeah, I hope we get some sort of tease, even if he's not being released. But we'll see, man. We can hear you surprisingly well. Yeah, like it's made very well. This helmet. It is comfy. but it's just too hot to wear. But it is really comfy though, and it obviously it fits nice. Yo, Chief, thanks for the 5. I really enjoy your content. Do you think we will get the hero at the start or the season halfway through? Yeah, like I said, personally, I think we'll get it at the halfway point, because they're releasing the 7 reworks at the start of the season. So I don't know if we'll get 7 reworks and the new hero at launch. Maybe they'll save him for mid, but who knows. But anyway. Wah. It's time to find out, boys and girls. It's time to find out. Whoa. Let me know if the volume's too low or too high, by the way. I can never get it right at the start. Like, looking at OBS it looks fine, but let me know if it's too loud or not. Show your foreigner figure. I don't have a foreigner figure. I couldn't get one because it was US only, Canada only. They don't deliver them to the UK, so I couldn't fucking get one, which was pretty unfortunate.
Warriors, welcome to the Warriors.
Here we go.
It is year 5, season 2, Mirage.
Let me just move
unless this is unless this
my
is
cam.
a Mirage I see before me. I'm Matt Lemons, the North American CM for Mirage.
Oh shit.
I am joined by Josh Sharp today. Josh, how are you doing?
I'm excited, man. Season reveal, Mirage things, you don't know what's going on. I feel like John Cena going like this, but yeah,
You don't know what you're seeing.
But no, yeah. I'm doing pretty well, man. How about yourself? I never asked you that, so I'm gonna do that now.
I appreciate it. I had been noticing that you
Turn
were
it up a
asking
bit.
how I'm doing, so thank you. But I think this will make me feel better going forward from here. So thank you so much for that. I'm doing well, and I'm super excited for the stream today because we have so much to get to with the new seasonal content for Mirage, the new event. We're going to talk about the past and the future of testing grounds a little bit, and maybe a hero who's a little bit fitting for the season of Mirage, a guy who's known for, or a guy or gal who's known for sort of sneaking around and disappearing a little bit. But first we have some updates on Azuris, Dominion series, and a variety of community topics.
Is that better?
So let's get right into it. Josh, what can you tell us about the Azuris drops?
Yes, let's talk about Azuris. So Azuris is a Twitch extension that you see somewhere on your screen right now, and what we use that for is to run raffles throughout the show. How it works is randomly throughout the show, we will generate questions just based on some things we've talked about throughout the show. And if you get them right, if you get the answers correct, you get rewards called Ubies, which you can redeem at forhonorgame.com/redeem. Keep in mind, bots don't win. We've said it before, we've said it again. All of our homies hate bots. If you are a human being, you hate bots. And if you're not a human being, then you're a bot. So, get out. But today, wait, does that check out? I think.
Oh, by the way,
Scuff,
thanks for the 7.
Blade Runner stuff. I don't know who's a bot anymore.
Talking about replicants, oh, dude.
Yeah.
Great movie, by the way. But let's go ahead and go over what people will be winning.
Here we go with another
today.
broken hero. Love the content. Nice to see you repping the Zanny merch. Yeah, man.
1 scavenger crate and 50 winners
got
will receive 20,000
Zanny,
steel. That is 1,000 steel
Zanny
times
shirt on.
20. That is
the Centurion.
Math.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong about that. That was definitely math.
Quick math.
And yeah, so point being, please play Azuris.
Thank you for the 7, dude. Thank you.
And you can win drops based on your answers to the questions. Right up next, we're going to have Clarissa join us to talk about the Dominion series. So we'll be right back. Clarissa, you appeared so fast. It was
like a mirage. She just appeared from the shadows. Look at that.
You didn't see me before, but I was here this whole time. What?
Mirage. Mirage right there.
It's everywhere.
So how are you doing today, Clarissa?
I'm doing great. It's good to be back in the show. I'm really happy because I just got my little figurine.
Sorry guys, I'm just trying to sort some things out on
little
Streamlabs.
war mommy. as the fandom would call her. That's awesome. No, like
Warmonger.
warmonger. Okay, we'll start with
Warmonger.
warmonger.
This is Warmonger.
Alright.
You can have War Mommy.
I don't want War Mommy, and I don't want War Mommy. That's not that's neither here nor there. But no, that is super awesome. These are a series of figures that you can get on a particular website. Are you able to
What you all
name
cringing at?
how
I missed
many
it.
of the figures people will be able to like purchase? Like
I would say a good handful.
a good handful. You can go ahead and check it out at merch.ubisoft.com/for-honor-customizer. The link is on screen right now. It'll be spammed in the chat currently at the moment, and you can go on there. You can go over there, customize one of the selections of the heroes. You can do like small, medium, large, all that good stuff. Keep in mind that for right now, this is only for US and Canada, so definitely, that's just that's just how it is at the moment. So yes, go ahead and go over, check it out. It's super awesome. I actually need to get myself one. Matt, you should get one as well, so we can all just like dance our little figures around and stuff.
I don't believe in action figures. I think they contain the souls of people. So that's a thing for me.
That is the case, then I am a very happy man.
Yep. So Clarissa, we brought you on actually to talk about the Dominion series. So
Yes.
What's your update for us?
Yeah, so last week we just concluded our first major, the stage 1 major, so congratulations to the winners. Clap, 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 clap. But that's not the end. We are now moving on to stage 2, and so here are the dates for stage 2. It will begin in July, and the major for stage 2 will be in August 28th. So just a quick reminder, the qualifiers is open to everyone. There is a point system, so participate in the qualifiers, get points. Also, if you win the qualifier, you get invited to the major, where you can get even more points and also cash prize. So there is a chance for you to get even some moolah, whatever. So
gonna have to keep
please
moving my
join up.
fucking
It's
camera,
gonna be really fun. This will all go towards the finals at the end, which will happen in Year 5, Season 4. So we're only on Season 2. Sign up now at battlefy.com/Dominion series. And that's the update.
Thank you, Clarissa. We'll be right back with Brian for some updates on some community happenings.
Yo, Jordan, thanks for the 10, man.
It's instant every time. It's like an actual Mirage.
Thank you for
What's
all
up,
you
Brian?
do.
How are you
Love your
doing?
content. Watching
I'm
you has
doing
made me a
well.
better player.
How are you guys?
Keep working.
we're
Yo, cheers, dude. I
doing
appreciate
right.
that.
There's a lot going on.
Thank you so much.
I'm super excited to be back on the Warriors Den.
You've not missed anything yet, no?
Share.
They've not showed
Share
anything
those
yet.
fun things with us.
So first up, the big thing I want to talk about is we recently launched the For Honor Discord Dojo, and we've had a couple of open sparring times already. So really what this is this is a dedicated place that's all about the spirit
dojo
of shared learning. And so it's a space on the previously For Honor Trials Discord. Now it's For Honor Trials and Dojo. And we've just set up a space in there where we have curated pro tips, we have learning resources, and to start with, because I'm a big believer in starting small and building big. That's why I always go for the purples.
Oh,
and
they teased the
and,
Shinobi rework as well, didn't they, on Twitter?
Yeah.
And so to start off with, we have some set open sparring times that are going to be happening every week, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern and Saturdays at 4 p.m. Eastern. And so you can show up, and for a couple, they go for 2 hours, and you can just find people to team up with, spar, and give each other pointers, and really just help each other get better at For Honor. And then as kind of mentors emerge from that, we're going to look into opening up some like group practice sessions. And so the whole thing is really based around helping everybody get better.
Yo, cheers, Axel.
Because For Honor
Hope you're
really
doing
is
well
like
as well.
a skill and an art that you have to like really dedicate yourself to get better. And so as a like HEMA practitioner in real life, I just saw like a huge overlap with a lot of the concepts that we have like in my IRL Sword Guild. And so I wanted to bring those to For Honor.
Yo, cheers, nice.
And kind of establish a place that has those same concepts there. So regardless of your skill level, regardless of your background, like show up. This is a place that's about getting better at the game and just really getting you to wherever you want to be in your For Honor journey. And so we should have the link in chat for the Discord, and we can get that. You show up there and meet some friends, team up with some people, spar, and just work on your skills.
It's also a really great place. Like, if you're a new player, do not be discouraged. Don't be intimidated. Go ahead and get into the Discord. There are plenty of people that are in there right now, and will be coming that will be willing to kind of show you the ropes and make you not feel like a...
Yeah, I know, Stan.
So-
Yeah, we worked
Me
really
too.
closely with the community mods to make
They
sure
gotta do
that's
all
a
this
safe
stuff. They
space
gotta
for
drag it
everyone.
out, haven't they?
And so, yeah, don't be intimidated. It's there to help you get wherever you want to go in your journey.
I think it's worth reinforcing too that the people who can provide like tips and coaching are doing like a service to the community with what they're doing and really doing right by the For Honor community. It's not just about the people who are getting taught, right? It's kind of also about the teachers and what they get out of it, which is like, you know, just more friends to chill with and players who see the game in whatever way they want to, but in a way where they can improve as part of a journey, which is rad.
And one additional note real quick is we're looking at opening up some times for those of you who are in Europe, so that there are open sparring times.
So
that
if you want to improve at the game,
if we haven't already by the time this goes live,
you should join that Discord.
It's a Mirage. We already had this figured out.
Everything is Mirage, but it's not. It's all real. Brian, I think we also have another community-related topic to talk about involving what people put on their heroes.
We do. So for those of you,
yeah, she had a good birthday, man.
Remember, I talked about some For Honor fashion contests.
I'm pretty excited. Yeah, it's always good when a new hero's getting revealed. It's always exciting.
That was a Mirage.
See how broken he's gonna be.
Yeah, so
Yo,
now, we are eyeballing one of two weekends here in June.
Fashion contest.
We're going to go for
interesting.
either probably the 11th or the 18th. So check out our
interesting indeed
to find out the
boy might enter
date on that. But the way these will work is we're going to take community submissions and we will assemble those into one big reel, and then we're going to have a big community live stream where we all hang out. And we'll go through them all. We'll roast the good ones. We'll praise the bad ones, and then at the end we'll have like a selection of finalists. And from that, we're gonna let you, the community, vote on who wins. So the prizes for that are gonna be first place is gonna take home 20K steel, so you can buy yourself some more sweet awesomeness. And then we'll have 10K and 5K for the second and third place. So definitely a lot of steel flying around.
No,
but
that's
more
cool.
than that, it's just going to be an awesome time to just show up, hang out with other players from the community.
Yeah, they should get Zanny to host it, man. That'll be fun.
Fashion. Let's see some cool stuff. Let's roast some cool stuff. It'll be awesome. So
what do you think of the
stay
phone
tuned to our
background?
social media channels for the exact dates and times on that.
Who knows what that is?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Brian. We look forward to that. There's a lot of impressive stuff over on like r/4fashion. We know there's a lot of people working on this stuff. So, but it's going to be a very relaxed thing where we have fun. So don't worry too much about it.
Sure.
We're just all going to have fun.
Yeah, and like for
Demon Slayer.
fashion,
Yeah.
is, like I've just for a long time wanted to do
That
something
movie
for
was sick,
whole,
man.
Like
So good.
slice of the community. It's because it's a
So
massive
fucking
part
good.
of the community, and a lot of stuff I know gets focused on.
That last
lots of
fight
different, portions of the
between
community, so I really
Rengoku
wanted
and
to
the
make sure
demon.
this year that we did
Fucking
something
hell,
for
that
the
was sick, man.
fashionistas out
So
there.
good. If you haven't watched Demon Slayer, you should watch it
Thank
immediately.
you being here, and by all means, come back anytime, man.
Yeah, appreciate you guys having me. Take care.
All right.
Thank you.
Woo! I was a little delayed on that, but that's okay. Matt.
Transitions, though,
Is it
man.
Mirage time?
I think it's Mirage time, unless I'm deceived by the desert, in which case, who knows? But
Interesting.
I think we will be right back with the
Very
season
interesting
update for Year
theme
5 Season
that they're
2.
going
Is that
with
correct,
here.
Josh?
That is exactly what I was about to say. We'll be right back, Warriors, with all of the details, all of the juicy details about Year 5, Season 2, Mirage. Warriors, we are here. Welcome to Year 5, Season 2, Mirage. Alongside Matt and myself, we have Nico, Elise, and Andrew to talk about all things Mirage. Thank you all so much for
Well, look
being
at
here. How are you
the
doing?
temple garden behind the Elise.
How are you?
Awesome to hear. Like I said, there's a lot to get through. There's a lot
Is
of
that
really cool
that's
things
like
that are
all
coming to
it's all
Mirage.
like deserty
So,
and shit,
Nico, go ahead and start us off. What are some things that
kind of.
let's just go ahead and just talk about like Mirage as a whole and just kind of like everything that's been going on. And yeah, just go ahead and you have the floor.
Sure. So season 1 was about establishing the covenants, Orcos, Chimera, understanding their
Whoa.
rituals, understanding their cultures. That's what we've experienced.
Look at this
in
guy,
the,
man.
Events of that season. Now that this is established and everybody's familiar with the covenants,
Yo, this
we
guy
are
looks
moving
cool
on
as fuck.
with Mirage. This season, you know, things are happening in the environment. There's a big drop hitting Heathmore, and you know, as the heat is on, mirages, weird
Yo,
phenomena
man, I'm
are
hyped.
happening in the platform. These are things you'll be able
This guy
to
looks sick.
experience with the launch event of that season, which is going to be called Visions of the Kyoshin. So we'll use that event to launch our battle pass. We will also have an exotic game mode that Benjamin will
New
tell us
hero
about,
release July,
right after
mid-season.
this. So we have this event is going to kickstart a chain of events and phenomena that will lead up to the release of our first new hero of year 5 at this mid-season point we're all waiting for. But that's not everything. We have a lot of other cool things that are happening this season in terms of
Mid-season,
gameplay.
new hero,
There's
man.
a huge
Feels
testing
bad,
ground
but-
update that is coming. All of the heroes that you've played in season 1 are going to be updated that new season with some changes, some updates that you know JC and Steph will talk about later on. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We
I'm a
are
variation.
also going to be having a new round of testing ground this season. You know,
Option
with some
select.
characters updated, with some combat important changes that I think you have all been waiting for. I've been told not to spoil anything, so I won't. But you know, if you are into samurai characters, there's a series of long-awaited updates that you'll be happy to hear about. Now. Another thing that's going to be very important for us to go back to is, you know, we're bringing
I like
back
this guy's voice, man.
Orcos Masquerade within a different form. It's going to be the Covenant games. This is going to come back later on in the season with something different this time. We're going to be bringing some specific rewards. If you play that event, you'll be able to get things that are really special and unique to that mode. So that will be all of the content that we see in TU1. TU2, obviously, we launch with the new hero. I'm not telling you who that's going to be. You will see. Play the game during TU1. We'll be dropping hints here and there for you to get information, pick up, you know, how this character looks like, etc., etc. We are also going to be releasing new armor variations. The Dominion series is going to be coming back. And finally, we'll finish the year with a throwback event of Shadows of the Hitokiri. So a lot is happening in Season 2 Mirage. I suppose at that point, we should keep the trailer. We should show the trailer.
Yeah, let's show the trailer.
Ooh.
Everyone
Sounds
enjoy.
good.
Yeah, let's see the trailer.
Check it
Man.
out.
All right, let's do it.
Man, I want to see the new hero because he looks fucking cool.
All parts.
Shouldn't you buy that outline?
We yearned for the days past.
That's sick.
We growled at the scorching sun. Then, shimmers of dust, breathing ashes. They came from nowhere.
Oh man, he looks so
They
cool,
left
man.
us in awe.
Oh, he sounds cool
The
as
trailer's
well.
so hype, it froze Nico Bombre. He's stuck like that, No, he had some technical difficulties, and he was revealed to be a mirage of the desert for now. But we could still talk about a few subjects with Mirage, Year 5 Season 2.
Yeah, looks like Sekiro.
Elise, last season, it was sort of a time of plenty. There was
man.
a whole banquet and
I'm
everything.
hyped.
What's changed since then?
So yeah, after the banquet, basically the overall climate of Heathmoor changed slowly until it came to become a drought, as you could see in the trailer and all. Basically, it
Yeah, it'll be
was
samurai.
way
Yeah,
for us
we'll be willing.
to tell a different story this time
Japanese,
about,
innit?
you know, there are two new groups fighting each other, obviously, but the years and decades of war, they had the toll on on nature itself too, right? Using also like strange ore to forge new weapons and everything.
I love
It
the
had
art.
an impact
Like,
also on the lands themselves.
that background
so that's,
is
the kind of
sick,
story
man.
that we wanted to tell for that
So
season
cool.
2. But there's also
That's
another
wallpaper
thing,
material right there, man.
this season is basically our love letter to Japanese mythology and culture in general. We are like all Japanophile on the team, and we really wanted to take the time to put a bit more of like to put the samurai under the spotlight, let's say, for that season.
Yeah,
So that it's a real
that's
like
what we
very
can
big
say.
spotlight. So yeah, that's really and I also want to take the time to thank our Japanese developers at Ubisoft who really helped us on that season to that they gave us really cool, interesting stories, references about Japanese mythology and everything. And I'm gonna like I think
This guy's
try
gonna
to
be a
explain a few
Ronin.
of them because I
Yeah.
think it could be interesting for the
So
players to know them.
cool.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, thank you, Max. First and foremost, so for that season, we've been inspired by some aspects of Japanese culture and especially spirituality and even magic in a way. Historically speaking, the Onmyoji, for example, were practitioners of a special kind of magic called Onmyodo, yin and yang magic, actually. And even in I think it was in the 700 and the 800s, there was even a minister of Onmyodo, so like almost a minister of magic, because those Onmyoji were used as they were counseling the imperial court. So this was a super interesting story for us, like to be inspired of.
Cool as fuck, man.
And the other inspiration that I wanted to mention is the Yamabushi, because they are like literally it means like mountain hermits, if I'm not mistaken. And they are also like sort of they have that sense of
Yeah, what's up, Zeta?
practicing some sort of esoteric rituals and all that pertains to Shingon Buddhism, for those who are interested in those kind of things. So like we kind of mixed those two influences to bring a sense of more some magical stuff, like but very like I'm using quotes here because there's no
exciting,
magic literally in a foreigner.
It's like a hybrid.
Exactly, it's more a matter of perception. On top of that, we also had we wanted also like to expand a bit the
They've
samurai
teased him,
pantheon with
Spicer.
some deities.
Not showed him
And
yet.
as you will see in the event, you will see some multi-armed type of figure that are in part inspired by two main things in Buddhism. So there's the Ashura on one side, or Asura, as you may have played, games more or less using the same name. But in our case, like it's a real thing from Buddhism. They are like considered as warrior demons in a way. So they are very powerful. They are about power and everything. And on the other side, you have Marishiten. So she was
Twitch
the
chat.
lady of Heath Haze and
Twitch chat's just AIDS,
it's
man.
really fitting, for the season called Mirage. And she was also a sort of a patron for the samurai during around the same time as the Onmyoji.
I'd rather fist myself than read that chat.
So those are like the really super interesting historical references that we wanted to pay some sort of homage in that season. But as I was mentioning before, there's also like a sense of a bigger disaster coming in Foreigner. So there's that drought coming that's affecting, as you will see right after, several maps. And it was our way, to say that the war is going and people are fighting on lands, but maybe they took some things for granted about those lands. And
Abo, thank you so much for the 50, man.
In the storyline.
Holy shit.
Also, putting the focus on the samurai was interesting for us because it's a way to
You need to do
have
that.
a different approach to disasters.
But yeah, I will.
In general,
I will be streaming more often.
Japanese
yeah,
culture
definitely.
and samurai,
100%.
In our case, they don't see things like as.
Dude, thank you so much for that.
Like
You need to do
dualities
that.
for them, it has a different meaning.
I appreciate that.
And this is something that we will see also like through the hero that's coming. which is not Pedro Pascal, as mentioned before, which is not Dobeni, not a knight. I'm sorry.
Yeah, look, this is the tease of the new
those
hero.
here are not
Like the
Dobenis.
outline of him, samurai,
but yeah,
Ronin looking
He's a
motherfucker.
hero, but he's not a hero. If that makes sense.
Sekiro
Right?
looking ass
yeah.
motherfucker.
Hero. Yeah.
Yes,
He looks
exactly,
badass,
yeah.
man.
And in our case, so I can't tell you too much about it because I want you to to play the event, to play throughout that first half of the season to discover a bit more about their lore. But it's basically a group of very special warriors in the world of For Honor that you will get, hopefully, like you will learn to love as much as we love them. And they are like that sort of embodiment of how to react in terms of disasters, and maybe even in that covenant type of duality, they have their own take on it. So it's really quite excited to see how the players will react to it.
That's awesome. I've always personally been enamored by Japanese culture, so this is like right up my alley. This is awesome. I can't wait to see more. But
Yeah, I
Andrew,
think a lot.
let's go
I
ahead and
think
talk about
the most people
art
that play For
direction
Honor
for
are into the
Mirage.
Japanese culture
Obviously,
kind of thing.
things are there's like some like desert vibes, but then you also have more fiery, really just like awesome visuals. So can you tell us a little bit more
Viking
about what
culture
the
and
team's
stuff.
kind of goal was in kind of making a kind of like this new vibe for Mirage?
Of course, for this season, the keyword that we have used was a drought, scarcity, and spirit, and hallucinations.
Oh,
As we know, the intense party
I like
follows
that.
by great hangover. So after a season of Oracles and Masquerade and the
Yes.
Chimera's Banquet, like no one expected what's about to come in this season. A sudden drought strikes Heatmore, and water is scarce, and the heat is drying everything. Animals are dying, and
Oh,
things
man.
are rotting.
Rip.
Everyone's suffering.
You
Yet
get
the
an F in
battles
chat
still
for the animals.
continues. People are seeing things that they usually don't see, but we now lose our control to identify what's real and what is the mirage.
Oh no.
So we temporarily redressed the Temple Garden, Forest, Belvedere, and High Fort for this season for TU1. And at TU2, we'll witness a little
I
more
love
interesting
that. That's sick
updates.
though.
But by this, I wish players to have a unique seasonal experience during the Dominion mode and the rest as well. As you can see, the mood board, the theme of the drought and the Mirage gave us an opportunity to try unique visual from the previous season, but even previous years. I mean, as you can see in the images, the cracks, microscopic bone patterns, sand painting.
Gotta give it to
Salvador
the art
Dali,
team, man.
and
They're
the desert
fucking
animals
phenomenal.
were used as our reference
really
and
are.
inspirations. And wavy patterns and melting shapes were used to express the heat wave and mirage.
The art team
And
in this
people will
game is
start
something
seeing
else, isn't
things,
they?
and the myth about the mirage will slowly spread to the heat more, and the desert sand yellow will be the new trend color for this season. And it may get more intense as the season progresses. Okay, now let's move on to the battle pass. There are cool rewards
that
that
Xanu?
is waiting for S19. There's a rewards about the multi-faced head replacements, and there's outfits.
That's not going to be the new guy, is it? Surely.
Weapons and ornaments, and of course we cannot miss out the pair emote called the head-to-head. We will find out what that is. And lastly, it comes with the weapons.
Ooh,
so
that's
these
pretty
new Battle
smart.
Pass weapons are quite unique this season. The weapon showcases the current status of Heathmore. The weapons are not only tool to bring the death in this season, but the intense heat brought the
Are they gonna
death
full
of
screen
living
it?
things and start melting and drying all. So for the materials, we use the crocodile leathers to express the dryness.
They're
The
cool,
desert
man.
shumak patterns on the fabrics and damas and the warmonger's metal was used for the blade. But patterns are not the only things that will be wavy. All weapons will have this wavy shapes, I mean the actual shapes, to showcase the heat waves and mirage. So for the color, dry yellow, warm dark gray, and
That's
bone
smart,
white
then.
were used, and it's going to be hot summer, so prepare with all this new trend of fashion, event, and Dominion series.
I love the blade,
Awesome.
but I'm
Yeah,
not a fan of that
these-
hilt.
These look super awesome. So before we go ahead and kick it to the battle pass video and showing all the weapons, Elise, Andrew, cardboard cutout Nico, thank you for joining us today. It was an absolute
The guy's
pleasure.
still frozen,
And
man.
After
Funny.
the video, we'll be right back with Benjamin to talk about Visions of
Poor guy.
Kyoshin. I hope I said that right. But yes, enjoy. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I was here all along.
You show that trailer again. That trailer was sick. Here we go. It's PK, is it? Is that Warden? Centurion? Valkyrie? I mean, it could be a Highlander sword. They're not doing it in order, are they, obviously? That BP sword's really nice. Griffin. Oh, Lawbringer. Oh no, that's Lawbringer. Yo, Andrew, thanks for the 5, man. Warden main's got to stick together. Keep up the videos, I learn from you. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Keep grinding, bro. What the fuck? Is that nice? Oh, look at that. Kensei and the Rochi sword's sick. Hitakiri weapon, man. It's interesting as fuck. I hated Hitakiri, but that weapon's pretty neat. Shigoki one's sick as well. That snake going around. Damn, these are cool actually, aren't they? Like, the battle, no offense, but the battle pass weapons are usually all not that great, really. That's the Highlander one, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. So the other one was Warden. Shaman. Yomanganda. Valkyrie. But yeah, man, pretty impressed with these weapon skins so far. See Andy. Blech. Get off my screen. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Does look cool though, to be fair. Yeah, I'm really impressed with these so far. That Zanhu sword's pretty cool. Big fan of the katana ones, the Nodashi. Yeah, overall pretty impressed with those. Not gonna lie. Heavenly Mirage. That's cool. That's pretty cool, man, not gonna lie. Toy skins? What, like on fucking Valorant? Where they brought those toy weapon skins that look like fucking Nerf guns and shit. They're pretty cool, these, man. Head to head? Oh, yes. I like that, man. I'm glad they're doing more per emotes, man. They're a lot of fun. And there's so many ideas they can do. That's cool as fuck. Very Mortal Kombat.
Warriors are back with Year 5 Season 2 starting on June 10th. Mirage, Visions of the Kyoshin is the event. Thank you to Nico, Elise, and Andrew again for walking us through that. We're joined now by Benjamin. Ben, how are you doing?
What up, Ben?
We're doing great. We're
Alright,
excited to hear more about this event and how it ties into the themes of the season with like the
Whoa.
scarcity and the drought and sort of the dreamy quality of what's going
That's
on
cool
and
as
the
fuck.
visions. In terms of the event itself, can you walk us through the realization?
Yeah, really. So we really went with a kind of like you said, a
look
Mirage
at
theme,
that.
but like it's like you're in
That's
the,
the background,
the
innit?
desert. There's a lot of dust
For
clouds.
the menu
it's
background.
very dry. Everyone's thirsty.
Or the versus
but they
background.
can't find any water, so they're starting to see some stuff. So you
Some
think
stuff.
it's supernatural.
That's fucking nice, man.
But it's actually Mirage, or maybe it's real. You don't really know. So this is reflected in basically all of the stuff, from the podium to the main menu and everything. So you're really feeling it, and especially you have the special minions that are going to be for the event.
Nice.
And especially the map for the game mode is going to have that treatment of being extremely dry. So what's the game
Whoa,
mode?
what the fuck?
We're gonna have these possessed Kyoshin here that spawn on A and C. I call them big boys. I think everyone will call them big boys now that I
Possessed
Everyone will call them
Kyoshin.
big boys.
Six-arm leggy beef people.
There
Holy
you go.
shit.
So they're gonna be like preventing you from getting the points at the start of the game, and if you manage to kill them, though, you're gonna get the heavenly vision. Boom! Oh.
Oh.
Timing, though. Huh? All right.
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
when you get the heavenly vision, it's a buff basically. For while the boss is dead, you're going to see the world through like the eyes of the god, basically. So you have a buff that heals you
Wow,
whenever you
okay.
hit something, that applies bleed to
Holy
anyone
shit.
you touch. It
Beautiful.
looks really OP, but honestly, it's not. Like if you're 1 against 2 with this thing, you're not necessarily going to be winning. So and the fact that there are possessed
Like
Kyoshin
that skin with the
on
4
the
arms
A
is
and C
cool, man.
points,
Could be a
means
potential future
that
hero,
both
right
teams
though.
can get the buff, and then we could get major Dragon Ball Z style fights in the lane with the 2 Heavenly Vision guys, and then the rest of the people are fighting. Or maybe you can just have them kind of roam around, kill people, pick them off. And the point is to just kind of get points from that. So as you kill the possessed Kyoshin, you
man.
also get some buffs. You get the hard point bonus. You get some renown. You get
I mean,
fully
just
healed.
keep flipping the guy over and
in
over.
addition
It's
to the
like,
buff. So what's really cool about all this is
does he
if you
mix it
know the
up or
minion,
anything? Like,
that's it. Like you know all the rules already. All you have to know is there are
or does he just roll the
big boys
fucking unblockable
on the counter
heavies
points, clear them out, get the buff,
and
and,
give free flips, man?
and go to town. So if you're familiar with this, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you're kind of tired of the whole of the repetition of just doing regular dominions, go into this mode and you're gonna have a ton of fun. We sure had in the internal play sessions. So I hope to see you on there, and maybe catch some of the Easter eggs in there. Good luck with that. And we have some weapons.
We do have
More
weapons,
weapons.
indeed. Not only do we have Battle Pass goodies, we also have event weapons, which you'll be able to check out when Visions of the Kyoshin comes out on June 10th. This also runs until
You're not
July
gonna show us?
1st, so get on in there
Come
and
on.
check it out. We're actually going to go ahead and show the weapons,
Oh, good,
so
good.
we hope you guys enjoy that. But Ben, thank you so much for coming on and talking about the event and showing us what it looks like to look through the eyes of a god in all its blue, majestic glory. I like blue. Blue's my favorite color.
He's just a
Obviously.
Guardian from Breach.
So, I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
appreciate you taking the time out of your day to join us. But yes, Warriors, don't go
Cool
anywhere.
skin,
We'll be
though,
right
like,
back.
Cool
with
character.
Testing Grounds.
You know.
It's gonna be fun, so stick around.
Interesting. I mean, that's alright. If you make some kind of like fucking some like sunlight fucking build. With the Sunbro build. Oh, look at that. That shield. It's cool. Definitely be praising the sun. That's pretty clean, man. I like the sun shields. Who will the new hero come out to? Who will the new hero come to? What? Who will the new hero come to? You mean faction? It's gonna be a samurai. He looks like a samurai and he speaks Japanese, so he looks like a Ronin, doesn't he? I'm hyped for that guy, man. Seriously. So hyped for that new hero, man. I just hope he's not fucking shit in duels. If he's good in duels, then I'm happy. Personally, I don't give a shit about fours much. I wish I was good at fours, man, but I just don't put time in. But I don't put the time and effort into fours. I might start doing though. I might start branching out to some 4v4 content, like, you know, just edited, like maybe some like forearm kind of content or whatever. You know, just like maybe throw clips together. I don't know. God, that fucking music's loud, man. Yeah, I'm a fan of the sun shields. Definitely. Just seeing Tianda's weapon just puts me in a bad mood instantly. Just get off my screen. Anything to do with Tianda, just get off of my screen. My hatred runs deep for that fucking character. Male Nusha, really? Imagine that. Some big muscly fucking raider looking motherfucker. Female Griffin, come on, man. Oh. Wild outfits. We getting any effects? Any cool sunny effects? I want some burning sun shit, like, you know, I don't know. You know, like the Rep 60 effects, but like maybe in like orange flamey kind of thing. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Okay. I mean, it's better than nothing. It's alright, I guess. It's not bad. But yeah, I want some more variations of the Rep 60 effect, man. Illustrious outfits. Oh, it's creepy, man. It's creepy as fuck.
Hey.
Fuck on, get off the screen, man. Get off my screen. That's cool, that execution, man. That's pretty cool.
Warriors, it's year 5, season 2 Mirage.
Yo, Stefan and JC.
Yes, Stefan and JC, how are you guys doing?
Hello, pretty good.
Time to talk about the reworks now, guys. I guess.
We are so hyped right now.
All the testing grounds.
We have some news coming up in a little bit of time that you guys will get to, but before that, it's important, and a lot of people have been asking about what we made of the last testing grounds and our takeaways from that. So, Stefan, can you walk us through where we're at with the last testing grounds?
Yes, absolutely. Our previous testing ground was in year 5, season 1. We went a little bit crazy and we brought 7 characters to this testing ground. So that was a lot of fun for us,
Yeah,
and it
popped
turns
off,
out to be
man.
a lot of fun for the players as well. So that was really cool. Basically, across the board, in terms of feedback, we were looking for what did people say on social media, what did people put into their surveys that we ask after every testing ground. This is a huge insight for us. Tons of players played in the testing ground and gave the feedback, so this was a lot to go through. But kind of universally, it seems like players had a lot of fun messing with the characters, and we're really happy to see so many characters kind of brought to the power level that these characters need to be at. So for us, it was quite good. Basically, what you're going to see here is the whole 7 are going to come to year 5 season 2 at the beginning of year 5 season 2. So they're all going to be unleashed. You're going to see a number of edits to most of them based on player feedback. What parts weren't working, what parts were too strong, what parts didn't quite make sense. And we're going to try to shore up each of these areas in preparation for their release at year 5 season 2.
Awesome. JC, this would be a good time for us to kind of go over just like some of those tweaks that are coming. So you have the floor. By all means, go ahead and walk us through some of the tweaks.
Okay, let's do this. So first of all, Berserker. So Berserker didn't really need any changes from what we had in the previous testing ground. So
easy.
Berserker, easy. So Berserker is going to ship as is. That's pretty good news. He performed quite well. The improvements were pretty good.
Sorry,
so
guys,
we're really
just
happy overall with him. Next up, we have Gladiator. So Gladiator was a tiny bit too strong in a bunch of little areas. So we're doing some changes. First of all, Fushina Ictus, which is basically known as Toe Stab.
Damage reduced.
It was dealing a bit too much damage, especially when you were landing it on somebody that was out of stamina. So now we've changed it so that it no longer unbalances out of stamina.
Oh, wow.
That's a big change to that move. But,
that is a big
I think
fucking change.
It's one that is going to be a lot healthier. We also have
kind
Skewer.
of agree, though.
So Skewer had a little bit of an issue because it used to... It barely generates any revenge when it hits or when it's dodged.
I don't know, actually,
So because of that, it became an incredibly strong ganking tool. So we were changing it slightly so that it actually generates as much revenge as most bashes in the game. So it's technically 30 revenge here. That should make it less effective as a ganking tool, but it's still quite good. And finally, we have the sucker punches. Which
to
are
be
like
fair,
dodge,
the ganks
punches.
are pretty stupid,
so the front
though.
version is faster. It's like 500 milliseconds. So that makes
like
it
the instant
better
death
at opening
ganks
up,
need
opponents.
addressing. Not healthy
you
for
can't
the game.
delay the side dodge
Even the
ones,
comp
so,
players agree.
Similarly
You need to get rid of the 100 to 0
you can only do them at a very
ganks.
specific
Need
strict
to.
timing when you're dodging to make them a little bit easier to deal with. If you do like a heavy feint, it should be a bit easier to deal with. All the sucker punches also do less stamina damage. The stamina bully aspect of Gladiator wasn't something
Still
that
good changes, I feel.
we really wanted to keep pushing forward. It's like a bit of an annoyance sometimes, so we wanted to get rid of that a little bit. And at the same time, all of his sucker punches no longer pause stamina regen. That's also another big one that we're trying to move away from slightly. So next up we have Zanhu. So Zanhu was, I think, one of the most Zanhu and Hitokiri were the two most well-received heroes in the testing grounds.
They
So for
slowed his zone
Zanhu,
attack
there's
down?
only two small changes we have for him. Basically, the zone attack speed is going back to 600 milliseconds. At 500, it was way too fast. Like, it was incredibly strong. I know
It's a matter of some debate, JC.
Yeah, a matter of some debate. You know,
Yeah,
but,
I feel like
a lot
it
of
was
the feedback we've gotten
fine,
was
but
that he's now extremely strong in group fights, and part of that was that zone attack was a bit too fast. So
he
back
was
at
stupidly
6,
strong in
it's still very good,
group fights,
but it's not as strong as it used to be. And we're also going to keep the side dodge attacks as light parries.
Good.
We had intended for them to be heavy parries. There was a bit of a glitch.
Good.
And they ended up staying light parries, and it turns out that they should have
Fuck
stayed
those
light
dodge
parries,
attacks.
because they're them being enhanced now and such. They're much stronger tools. So with that being light parries, they're still kind of harder to react to in parry. So we should be good with that.
Still going to be limitless.
Yeah, it's still gonna be limitless.
Nice.
I don't think it'll change it much.
So Aramusha was also pretty
The
good,
zone
pretty
speed
well received, like Steph was
decrease.
saying that they're all well received, so it doesn't really matter.
Obviously, it will a little bit in
the
duels,
big change
but
that we're doing on him is that
in group fights, you're still gonna
he
be
still
stupidly
had
strong.
issues with reach. So a lot of the time when you were doing either like his top heavy soft frame to ring the bell or a lot of different things, because his range was too low, you could really effectively just backdash, like hold back in the backdash and backdodge and be able to avoid a lot of his options. So we've given him a lot more range on most of his attacks, all of his like neutral heavies, infinite lights, all that sort of stuff, so that it's harder to just hold back and kind of deal with it. Yeah, he's able to reach.
His changes are great, man. Like,
so that should really help Aramusha
I had surprisingly a lot of fun on Aramusha.
I appreciate it. Thank you. As a Aramusha fan, thank you.
Perfect. That's good. So Shigoki is the
Wow,
most contentious
it's about
one,
time.
but we felt that the changes that we've done to Shigoki actually make him a lot healthier to play, both as and against. But there was like two little things that were tweaking from what we had on testing grounds.
Demon's Embrace
First
recovery
was
reduced. It's
Oni.
about damn time,
There was a
innit?
little bit of a bug/issue where you could just mash the sprint button, and you could do like crazy demon drift things, and what people were telling us. So it was interesting. It was funny, but at the same time, you know, it wasn't really working as intended. So
That
now
was
we
funny
fixed
though.
the stamina consumption on him.
That was a
You
funny
can still
bug.
mash sprint if you want, but you're gonna end up depleting your stamina quite fast. So it's no longer an effective solution. And we've also lowered the Demon's Embrace recovery by a bit, so that it's not as punishing when you do it and you miss. So that should also help Shigoki a little bit there.
So just before we jump off on that one, I know that a lot of the Shigoki, some of the perception was a bit more contentious on this one. Generally, when we looked at the surveys, it fell a bit more into like the Shigoki mains side and trying to get it into that ultra competitive level. We have a little bit of thinking like, hey, with rotation being a bit better, it's going to help the character. With Demon Embrace being a gank tool but not a 1v1 tool, we're probably going to be where we want to be, so that's
Yeah,
all
that's
right. And then you'll see a little bit later.
Happy with the changes so far.
Why we think charged heavies and unblockable heavies are probably going to end up a bit better than they are today in the live environment. At some point.
Some point, yes. All right, so next up, yeah, so Janjung. So Janjung also only has one change to him, but it's something that is widely requested. The Dao Shi's choke. Now, I'm not going to say it the same way as last time when I got made fun of. Yeah, that's right.
How'd you say it?
I'm sorry.
I don't know, right? So anyway, yeah. So that moves stamina damage has been reduced by almost half. So this way you can't just like parry a zone and then choke somebody and then they're out of stamina every single time. So it's still a good tool.
It was
still
fun though.
drains stamina more than a lot of different things, but it's no longer like I'm gonna take all your stamina out.
Glad it's gone.
That's for JJ. And then finally Hitokiri. Hitokiri was like the second most well-received character, but still had issues. She's now I think one of the better duelists in the game. But we still wanted to do some changes so that the character actually is a bit more fair to play against. So first off, for kicks, so raid kick and re-sweep, they do less stamina damage and they no longer pause stamina regeneration. Gives you a bit more breathing room when you fight against Hitokiri, so they're not gonna put you out of stamina as they go.
I'm not a fan of stamina
then we have
pause.
Endless Myriad. These are the infinite heavies and chains.
Stamina regen pause. I'm not a fan of that.
After raid kick and re-sweep. So we've reduced the damage on them a little bit because the damage being that high off, and because it's guaranteed every time you land a raid kick or a sweep, you should be okay with like dealing a little bit less damage. It's still good. It still works fine, but again, it gives your opponents a bit of a chance of escaping the infinite loop that she can get into. And finally, like we've did with Griffon and I said Gladiator, her side dodge heavy attacks are no longer delayable.
That's good.
Helps them being a little bit more reactable, easier to deal with. So that's one change that we're pushing towards a couple of heroes to see. But normally it really helps with reacting to those attacks as well, and not being able to also dodge multiple things like chargeable, like for example, Hitoki with raid kick and re-sweep. Some characters, including Hitokiri herself, really enough, was able to dodge and then delay their dodge attack, so they could dodge both the kick and the sweep at the same time. Now this should not be possible anymore with with no longer being able to delay the side attacks.
It's interesting also because you can kind of see a little bit of our current line of thinking on like what are these side dodge attacks? How do we think they position properly in the game? Same thing with stamina damage and stamina pause, or stamina regen pause. We're starting to come around to a different line of thinking than we used to be on this. So we'll see how it goes going forward. But I'm pretty excited about the way things are going.
Yeah, the big thing with stamina pause is like when somebody is out of stamina, for example, it's much harder to keep them out of stamina for a long period of time.
Yeah, I hate fucking stamina
You don't like
pause,
being
man.
grey screen forever?
Especially when you're
I'm
getting
not a
bumps.
huge fan of being grey screen forever.
When you're getting bash spammed
there,
and shit when
but,
you're at stamina,
it's
it's
the best
like,
feeling in the
ugh.
world.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, so I think so. That's it for the changes to the heroes.
Yeah, I think now we can jump into the future of testing grounds and some things
Ooh,
that
yes.
you are very excited to
Interested
be trying out. The
in
new
this.
testing grounds will be going live on July 1st, run through July 8th. And once we show you what is actually in this testing grounds, we know for a fact you are going to flock to it, and we are excited to see your feedback. But let's go ahead and roll out the red carpet for
All
our
right, here
heroes
we go,
that will be
boys. This
featured
is
in
the
this
juice.
round of testing grounds. It is it's gonna
Starting
be
with
Oh,
Orochi, right? So
wow.
we're starting with Orochi. Orochi's right now, like a lot of players are not super happy with the state of Orochi, so
I'm
we
happy
gave
with
him a little
Orochi.
go. Should be really interesting. So that's good. So it's a pretty good character to work on, I think. Next up we have Raider, the big guy with an axe.
Nice.
Yeah. So Raider's another character that had a lot of people complaining about. That he's gotten weaker and weaker, so maybe some changes to Raider. But see, there's a thing here though.
Okay.
It looks like there's a little bit of space next to Raider.
There's an empty
Shinobi.
space
There's empty space there. I wonder if somebody could run up to that thing and like, you know, like bending forward with their arms back or something. I don't know who pops up there. I'm really curious.
I'm sensing a resident sneaky boy.
A sneaky boy.
Around. I think.
Who's a sneaky boy?
A Mirage-like person?
A Mirage-like person. Let's go ahead and pull him out.
Oh, it's Shinobi. Yeah.
Shinobi.
I think that's our most requested hero to have in
Yes.
testing grounds.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Shinobi's getting quite a few changes. Should be super interesting. So yeah, I don't want to go into too much detail because there's a lot of stuff. But what's this? We also have option selects that we already announced, so it's not that much of a surprise. But yeah, so we're also going to be testing option select changes. There's going to be a blog post before the testing ground, so we can see we can have a lot more details about
Nice.
changes to the heroes, the logic behind them, also some stuff for the option select. So that should be good.
Very interested to see what they do with
so that
Orochi
should
and
be
Raider,
really
though.
interesting. And I think the next testing grounds is going to be really interesting because
I
option
mean, and
select
Shinobi, to be
changes
fair, but...
really end up changing a lot of what's going on with the game. So we're going to
Man,
be excited to
they're really
play that out and see how it
fucking
goes.
going hard on these reworks, aren't they?
Amazing. Thank you guys for running us through that. That was like a novel-length expose on 7 heroes, 3 new heroes, and the option selects. So thank you guys so much. I think everyone's going to be super excited to see those changes in game real soon, as well as to try out the testing grounds changes. And when we can talk a little bit more about those, we'll let you know. Seven and JC, thanks so much for coming by. We appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
All right, thanks, guys.
Good
We'll
shit,
be right
man.
back. Shinobi. We got news on Shinobi. So that's exciting. Thank you again to JC and Stefan for talking about the past and the future of testing grounds. It's always great to hear what we're working on. So thanks again to them. We have talked about a lot of stuff, Warriors, but we have a little bit more to get to. You all right, Josh?
I'm good. Keep going.
Okay. We have June 3rd, Burning Embers, the arcade quest is right around the corner, so be ready for that, Warriors.
I think it's time to talk about some sweet outfits. Who's trying to look spiffy? The Chimera Hope is your way to look spiffy in the game. This is available for all heroes, so by all means, if you have a favorite hero and you want to get him some new threads,
It's cool, man.
check out the Chimera Hope. It is available in the store for 7K steel. So, go ahead and
Oh, by the way, guys.
get your warrior all jazzed. Get your warrior all nice.
By the way, right. In my Orochi video yesterday. Hold on.
called Raising Glasses. And Matt, I believe I would like to raise my glass to you, sir. I would like to clink through the screen. No, go to the left.
What?
No,
We worked on this.
we did. We totally worked on this. But yes, no.
Tell me when.
What?
Tell me when. Just tell me when.
Are we clinking this way or this way?
Through. I'm clinking through my camera.
Oh, okay. So I was trying to
Oh,
mirror
that's.
the.
Yeah, better. That's a better idea. Clink.
There you go.
And executed perfectly. We did it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
One take Drake. This is in the store for.
By the way, right, in my Orochi video yesterday, I asked people if you know of any like no copyright lo-fi beats and stuff that you can recommend for background music during my duels, then email my business email. So, got this one. He said, "Hello Havoc, I've decided to send you a good lo-fi beat that I think would really work in your video right here. Don't do that, please. Don't be that guy, please, man. Don't be one. Ugh.
That have been fixed. First up in the game, if you've been playing on Xbox and used some headphones, you possibly might have experienced minor to severe audio glitch depending on the game mode. It was prevalent in Breach, but we're happy to say that this issue has been fixed. And again, thank you to everyone who submitted on this report.
Fucking bastard, man.
Yeah, we also had an issue with Female Gladiator's helm. The Chimera Poeta helm had the wrong model, and I think there were some clipping issues. And a lot of people reported this on Reddit that I saw, so thank you to who reported it through Bug Reporter. It is now fixed in the game, so thank you very much.
Oh, additionally, we've also fixed some janky Nobushi animations that you might have seen. Fixed like some keyframe issues. Big thank
That's
you to
cool
Lord
that they're
Dem
showing
for,
that they're fixing
submitting this report,
things
and
that reported.
It is fixed. Big shout out to
Reddit
you,
man.
sir. So if you have any bugs that you've experienced in the game, or you want to contribute to bugs that you are kind of just experiencing, head on over to forhonor.ubisoft.com/bugreporter. Submit bugs, contribute to bugs, and let's all my homies hate bugs, so let's get them fixed.
Couldn't agree more. We also have Dominion Series happening right now, so register at battlefy.com/Dominion Series, and
There's Nova King here.
get in there and give it a try. That's what I say. And you never know. You never know how it's gonna go until you try, and maybe you end up in the cash winnings. You simply never know until you try.
Exactly. Dollar bills, y'all. Who wants a sweet cash prize? If you want it, you gotta be good at the game and beat people. So we are excited for Mirage to be coming out. It's coming out June 10th. Go ahead and play the game, play the event when everything
next
drops.
Thursday.
We're super excited for the future of this season. Again,
Yeah, this is the new hero.
that is coming later on.
He's like a Ronin-looking Sekiro
curious to
guy.
see what type of speculation
That's
I'm going
cool.
to see on the forums and stuff. But Matt, I believe this is not a knight.
I've been told it's not a knight.
It's not a knight. So people have no fear. No.
I mean,
knights are
I think
here.
anyone
He's
with a
from
pair of
Mirage.
eyes can see that
But
that's not a
again,
fucking
thank you
knight.
everyone for
It's
joining us
obviously
for
a
the board. Again, it was
samurai.
an action-packed show. Lots of stuff to cover. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media at For Honor Game. If you are watching this on Twitch or YouTube, if you're on YouTube, hello, hi, we're from the past. Go ahead and head over to Twitch TV and follow us so you don't miss any of our live streams. And again, yes, Mirage, Year 5, Season 2, coming out June 10th. We're excited for you to play it and looking forward to seeing all your feedback. Again, thanks for joining us, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Alright, sweet. Do you want to watch that trailer again before you go? They've probably uploaded it now on the there we go. So in case you missed it,
Parched and weathered. We yearned for the days past. We growled at the scorching sun. Then, shimmers of dust, breathing ashes. They came from nowhere. They left us in awe.
Nice, fucking cool, man. Cool as fuck. Alright, so that's that, guys. So next week, new season launch. Reworks are in. New hero, mid-season, July 22nd. That's a bit of a bummer, but it's not that long to wait, to be fair. It's not that long. We'll get him soon. So yeah, thanks guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm going to go and play some Dead by Daylight, I think. And then I'll probably record a For Honor video later in the evening with the new paired emotes. So yeah, hope you all have a good day and a good night wherever you are in the world. Again, thanks for hanging out and chilling. I always do this on the reveal streams, just chill with you guys and watch it together. So, alright guys, take it easy and thanks for watching. Bye bye.